That one's a little bit beat up. It's got some scratches and stuff, but it's not that big a deal. Then this one I don't believe I have either, and if I do, it might be an upgrade, but I don't think I even have it. But that is NBA In the Zone 98. So it's one of those, cheaper titles, but it's still one. If I don't have it, then that's good. Also, this one I don't think I have either, and that is NBA Live 99. Gotta love basketball games. Those are actually really fun if you know the right, games. Like Super Nintendo's NBA Jam. That one's probably my favorite one. But anyway, next one here, very good game as well. Star Fox 64. Very cool. Very happy that that was in there too. And then I have a player's choice of this that I just picked up a few months back. And now I can just swap it out because this is a regular version of it. And that is Star Wars Shadow of the Empire. And this one's probably in better shape label-wise than the one I have currently anyway. So very cool, very clean game, very awesome. And then we also got, might be an upgrade, I'm not sure yet, it's a very clean cartridge as well. And that is Wildlife Country Club, and that's the golf game. So that's very cool. It's the True Golf Classics. So very nice cartridge as well. And the last one here is Wave Race 64. And I'm pretty sure I have that one. I don't recall, so I'll have to look again. If I don't, it could be an upgrade. So, or if I don't, I'll keep it. If I do, it might be an upgrade. So very nice. So there's the 11 64 games. And by the way, while I was there, I was 30 seconds in. Me and my brother were there 30 seconds. Like, within 30 seconds, this guy shows up. And he's like, the guy that was running it, he was like, "What are you looking for?" He's like, "Well, what he's looking at." And I was looking at the N64 games, of course. So I knew I was in trouble because this guy was going to try to, like, budge in or something. And I hate that because this guy looked like a full-on reseller, like, didn't like to play games, collect them, anything. He's just going to buy them to resell them all. And that's not what I like to do. I like to get stuff that I don't have along with stuff that I do have. That way I have a variety of, I can sell back or sell and get my money back for what I want to keep. And that way I don't feel like I'm spending too much or anything like that. And plus, usually when I try to get deals like that, I try to get more than I don't have than I do have. But sometimes I pay, for a lot of stuff that I already own. But either way, it's still, I'd rather get it to me because I'm a collector. And I also like to share, reasonable more deals with people that like to collect as well. I'm not strictly just going out and buying stuff just to sell it. I like to, see if I have an upgrade for it first or stuff like that. So that's why I hate the just strict resellers. It really sucks. So this guy was coming up. It was starting to kind of make me upset, to be honest with you. The guy was already looking at the N64 consoles and the games. He was already pulling his money out, and he was already trying to hand the guy that was running the garage sale the money. And thankfully, this garage sale, the guy that was running the garage sale was so nice. He's like, "Well, he was here first, so I'm going to let him do a deal. And if he doesn't buy the stuff, I will let you buy the stuff." But I was so grateful that that guy had let me pick and choose first because I was there before the other guy. So that was so cool. So I was in a sealed deal. I bought the GameCube stuff and the 64 stuff. I'll explain why I paid at the end. But anyways, we'll get into the GameCube games now. But anyways, I just thought I'd share that because I hate just the strict resellers. I hate the sharks is what they call them because they just snipe all the stuff and then the collectors that really want to get a good deal, they don't get it because the guys that want to just go resell it always find it before you do. So I was glad I got there that 30 seconds before. But anyways, here is 4 GameCube games. There's actually 31 of them, I think. But 4 of them do not work. And that's unfortunate because they're decent titles, but in the end it's not a huge loss. But the first one here is DreamWorks Shrek's Super Slam. It's got some indents in the back, so that's probably the reason why that one doesn't work. Then you got EA Sports NBA Live 2005. Got some heavy scratches. It didn't look too bad, but I guess apparently the GameCube doesn't like it, so it didn't work. And then you got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. It's got a crack in the discs, so you can't really play that one, so that one's just junk. And then the last one here that's not going to work is Tony Hawk's Underground. And I'm not sure, to be honest with you, why this one didn't work. It actually doesn't look too bad, but the GameCube would not even give it a try. So, anyways, those 4 don't work, but not a huge loss because the other ones that do work are incredible. So, there are a couple in here that I am keeping. The rest I will sell off because I already own, and I don't need a disc only of it. So, here we go. First one here, 007 Nightfire. Very good. Burnout 1. Cabela's Outdoor Adventures. These were all in those cases, by the way, like I explained earlier. I just pulled them all out and alphabetized them so it was easier for me to show them. Conflict Desert Storm 2. Back to Baghdad, excuse me. It's hard to read the smaller titles because the font's so small on the disc. That's so small already. Then you got Disney Pixar's Monsters Inc. Scream Arena. I remember playing this on PS2 with my friends back in the day, back when the movie was out, because that's, you know, all the games came out for the movies at the time. So, anyway, EA Sports Madden 2002. Oh, by the way, that NBA 2005, the NBA Live 2005, that doesn't work. That was in one of the consoles. But when I get to the other games, I'll show you which ones were in the other two consoles. But anyways, I thought I'd share that. But anyway, EA Sports NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005. There's that one. EA Sports NBA Live 2003. There's that one. EA Sports NCAA Football 2003. Not bad. Then you've got Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Also not too bad. Then you've got Legends of Wrestling 2. Pretty good. Then you've got Lego Star Wars, the video game. That's the first Lego Star Wars. My brother already has that, so he didn't want it. And I kind of, you know, I thought he had the second one or whatever, but he actually does have the first one. But anyway, this one I will hang on to because it's like a $20 to $25 game, which is actually really surprising. But that is Major League Baseball, MLB, Slugfest 2004. I don't have that one, so I'll just hang on to the disc for now, because why not? And then we get into a couple of good games. Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, not bad. Then we've got Mario Party 4, very, very cool. And then this one was in one of the consoles, and that is Mario Party 6, very nice. Then we've got Medal of Honor Rising Sun, Disc 1. And then we've also got the second one, the Disc 2. So it's got both discs. So there's that one. Very cool. And then I just picked this one up a couple weeks ago as well at the flea market, and that is NHL Hits 2003. Also a pretty pricey game for sports for the sports category. So very cool. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Used to play this all the time on PS2 when I was younger. Very fun game. If you guys like racing games, that's definitely one to check out. I'm not sure how well it plays on GameCube. I'm sure it's the same way, but anyways, definitely a great game to check out if you guys love racing games. So there's that. And then you've got Nick Jr.'s Dora the Explorer Journey to the Purple Planet. I saw this at Goodwill like a week ago, and I didn't pick it up because it's not worth anything. And plus, their games were like $4 a piece, and it's just not worth buying at Goodwill at the time because it wasn't half off day, and it's just ridiculous. But anyways, I also rented this from Blockbuster when that was a thing, and that is Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. I rented that for a PS2 back in the day as well, so also another fun game. It's like one of those little adventure games. It's pretty cool. And then this one I'm also hanging on to because I don't have it, and that is Star Wars Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron 3. Also a very nice Star Wars game. It's disc only, of course. All these are disc onlys. I don't know why I'm saying that, but anyways, you can't pass up, you know, pretty good titles if they're disc only because you might find a case and manual somewhere. So, anyways, then this is going to be an upgrade for mine because it's definitely a very nice copy, and that is Super Mario Sunshine. Very nice disc. It's got a couple smudges and like a couple light scratches on the back, but that is it. It is better than mine that I currently have in my console, so I'll definitely switch those out. And then this is the last game that was in the console, or the last console's game, and that is Super Smash Bros. Melee. Guys, that was exciting to find. I didn't check the consoles until I got home, and me and my brother just kept freaking out because the first one was Mario Party 6, and we're like, wow, that is cool. Then we saw the NBA Live 2005, and we're like, that's okay. And then the last one we opened up is Super Smash Bros., and we're like, oh! You know, it's just a big surprise shock factor because you're not used to it sometimes. You're just like, wow, that is awesome. I was thinking of it being like another cheap game or something, but it was actually a really good game, so that's very cool. Anyways, and then we've got The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I remember I used to watch that on Cartoon Network, so that's pretty cool. So there's that one. And then I now know why they have two copies of this because one of them didn't work, and that is Tony Hawk's Underground, once again. So there's the working one, so I now know why they had two of them in here, because one of them didn't work, so whatever. And then the last one here is True Crime Streets of LA. Very cool game as well. I played that one on PS2 back in the day as well. Again, I'm not sure how it would play on GameCube, but I'm sure it's probably the same, you know, scenario. Alright guys, there's one more lot I'll show at the end, but what I paid from this garage sale, the initial lot for the games, consoles and the games, the backpack and the Star Wars figure, $103. I'm not even kidding, guys. This was incredible. He originally wanted $40 for the 64 lot and $60 for the GameCube lot. I was blown away when he said that. I could not believe my ears when he said, you know, he wanted those prices for this stuff because it was incredible of a deal to get both of those lots. And then at the end, he was like, "Oh, if you want the Star Wars thing, I'll throw it in for $2." And then the backpack was $3 or $1. So I ended up paying $103, guys, for an amazing, amazing lot from a garage sale. Incredible bundle. I could not believe it. And I mean, I could probably sell like 2 or 3 of the games at the most, you know, and get all my money back from that one lot at least, and then sell all the other stuff and keep the stuff I want to keep. And it's just incredible. It was a great, great lot. I was so happy that my buddy George, you know, mentioned this Craigslist ad, and that I got there 30 seconds before the shark, and it was just impressive, guys. I could not believe it. It was so cool to see this stuff. I was finally able to get a good haul from a garage sale in a long time. I hadn't been able to do that in so long, guys. And it's especially cool to see the older stuff. I mean, GameCube's not too old, but I mean, it's in that older category. It's not like all, you know, PS3 and all that. So I was really, really excited to see, especially like 64 and all that. That was really cool. So he also had a 360 there with one of those attachable monitors and everything, you know, that you plug it into the console, and he had like, you know, 20 games with it and stuff. He wanted $250 for that, which is reasonable because those screens are pretty expensive, but I didn't have enough money on me, so I bought the 2, you know, more vintage retro console sets and was happy with that. So could not complain, guys. All right, and then after the fun, you know, exciting day at garage sales, we went home, like towards home. We hit up Goodwill, and I'm glad we did because I found for $2 each, and it ended up being $5 because of the donation. So you could say $2.50 each. I found 2 copies of Wii Sports Resort in the same store, which was incredible. I didn't think that would ever happen. I had never seen a Wii Sports Resort in a long time, and I ended up finding 2 in the same day in the same store. Missing the manual on one there, but it has the disc. Disc looks pretty good, and also the other one is missing the manual as well, but it's also got the disc. So very nice shape for the 2 discs. $2.50 each. I cannot complain on Wii Sports Resort. Very, very cool. And then our last stop was at Arc, which is, you know, maybe like 5 minutes at the most from our house, and then we came home. I found an Xbox game and a PS1 game. The Xbox game here is, you know, a pretty uncommon title, actually. It's probably one of the more obscure titles just because it's not one of those games that you just see every day, and that is Yourself Fitness. It's really interesting. I didn't know they had that kind of style games yet for, you know, original Xbox. I know they had like Dance Dance Revolution and stuff, but this was literally more something like you'd see on like Kinect or Wii or something like that, so I thought that was pretty interesting. But this is like a $12 to $15 game, which was pretty cool. But that is complete. Very nice shape. Yeah, I got this for $2, so I could not complain there. That was really cool. And then this last one here, I was really blown away by this. This is like a $15 to $20 game, I think. I'm not positive, don't quote me on that, but I think that's about how much it goes for this edition of it anyway. But that is Roll Cage for PS1. Limited edition. It's got the audio CD with it, which is really cool. The regular, you know, just basic disc, you know, version of it is, you know, like $6 or $7, I think. But the limited edition with the CD actually goes for a little bit more. So I could swear it is about $15, but I couldn't tell you for sure. But anyways, for another $2, I could not complain, guys. So, all right, guys, that is going to do it for this video. I'm swarmed by a bunch of stuff now that I gotta put away, but you know, that's the fun part, is, you know, you get to look at it again before it gets all put away and stuff. But it's fun to, you know, like, wow, I cannot believe I still got that, you know, kind of feel. So very, very cool. Very awesome. So thank you guys for liking, subscribing, sharing, telling your friends. Really helps me and my brother out. I really love to see you guys come back each week and enjoy the content that I put out. You know, I love seeing those buttons being pushed and those comments coming in. I love talking to you guys, so it's very cool that you guys leave comments and your thoughts on what I get, and I just love to hear from you guys. So it's very cool that you guys leave comments and your feedback. It's just awesome. I love to talk to you guys, so it's very cool. So anyways, thank you guys a lot. Happy gaming. Go out there and go to those garage sales. It's season. It's open season. I mean, I just did it this weekend, and I couldn't believe all the stuff I got. I paid, I think, $148 after, you know, this weekend, not including the Dead Island thing, but $148 for this weekend. And there's a bunch more value than that here. So, but anyways, go out there, guys. Get those games, whether it's your thrift stores, your garage sales, your pawn shops, whatever it is. They're going to have stuff. You know that. You've been doing this, hopefully, as long as I have, if not longer, or if not shorter, you're just starting. Believe me, you will find stuff. If you look and dig hard enough, you will get stuff. So, as I said, happy gaming as always, guys. I will see you next time. Thank you, guys. See you later.